Which do you think was the most dangerous beast in Greek mythology? Join us on this journey to find out. Number 5. We start with the feared Minotaur. This creature, half man and half bull, lived in the labyrinth of Crete. Every year, 7 young men and 7 maidens from Athens were sent as a sacrifice to the Minotaur until Theseus, the Athenian hero, decided to confront and end it. Can you imagine facing this monster in a labyrinth with no exit? With colossal strength and unprecedented ferocity, the Minotaur deserves its place on this list. Number 4. The Chimera. A creature that was a mix of lion, goat, and serpent. This beast could breathe fire and wreak havoc wherever it went. It was Bellerophon, riding the winged horse Pegasus, who finally managed to defeat her by throwing a lead spear that melted in her mouth and suffocated her. A dangerous and fascinating combination. Number 3. Cerberus, the 3-headed dog that guarded the entrance to the underworld. This fierce guardian prevented the dead from escaping and the living from entering. His master, Hades, the god of the underworld, trusted him completely. Despite his ferocity, Hercules managed to capture him as one of his labors, albeit only for a short time. It was said that each head represented the past, present, and future. Although he did not wreak havoc in the human world, Cerberus is undoubtedly one of the most iconic and fearsome creatures. Number 2. The Hydra of Lerna. Next on our list is the fearsome Hydra of Lerna. This giant serpent had multiple heads and poisonous breath. Each time one of its heads was cut off, 2 more would grow in its place. This beast seemed invincible, but it was Hercules who finally managed to defeat her as part of his 12 labors by cauterizing the severed heads so they could not regenerate. It is said that the last head was immortal, so Hercules buried it under a large rock. How many of you would dare to face such a monster? Number 1. It could only be Medusa, one of the most famous creatures in Greek mythology. Once one of the most beautiful women in antiquity, Medusa was punished by Athena and transformed into a beast with snakes instead of hair. Anyone who looked directly into her eyes would turn to stone. While she may not have been the fiercest or most atrocious beast, her ability to turn any creature to stone certainly was. Perseus, with the help of the gods, managed to behead her using a shield as a mirror to avoid her petrifying gaze. Medusa is undoubtedly one of the most terrifying and iconic creatures in Greek mythology. Do you agree with our selection? Leave in the comments which creature you think is the most terrifying. See you in the next epic adventure.